It says recording. Well, I mean, I wasn't exactly prepared for this. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, my hair looks like dirt. Where's that neat ponytail I had gotten from a classmate? I don't speak good. Oh well. Anyway, I think I'm gonna start making vlogs. Yeah, I'm very original. But, you know, I have this bad habit of writing in the shorthand and being lazy. So I kind of don't feel like writing a journal. And I forget very easy, so I'm gonna start vlogging. I love how this camera just zooms in. It zooms in. And it's like, it makes it feel epic. So I'm gonna start by talking about my day. Yeah, it's not really gonna be that interesting. I was here all day. In fact, these are my pajamas. Right. Ooh. That chick is pregnant. Hey. Well. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. So right now, anyway. Right now, I'm watching Adult Swim. What's new? And it turns out this show called Cashern is on right now. It is Saturday. Oh, who would have thought it's 12? Was gonna show you guys that picture I promised yesterday. But my phone's dead.
How foolish.
But that's not old. That's not new news or anything. That happens quite often, actually. Hardly ever on my phone.
I just remembered a repulsive memory I had forgotten years ago. Thankfully, it's gone now.
She's like some kind of fixing. Anyway. That was fun, you gotta admit. You've got to admit. That's pretty cool, I tell you what. But anyway, that's not why I'm here. Today I've not done much. However, I've drawn a lot. And been on my candy love. What a great day. I had Chinese food. And I could not finish the food. I ate like 3 pieces and my dad got mad at me because I put a little too much on my plate. I was like, sorry. I'm sorry. He's like, that food cost me $50. Now we're gonna have to throw it away. Stop that camera. And I was like, only you throw away food just because we didn't eat it the first night. But that's not the point. I'm not going to sit here and talk about other people. As much as it would make me seem less conceited, it's just wrong sometimes. And I understand that. But now, I'm going to do a review on Dr. Pepper. It tastes good. Well, I've also kind of wondered, what do I look like when I'm when I'm playing my Candy Love? Especially in the French one. I don't even know if I pronounce things right in French. I'm like, that's so hard to pronounce. And I'm like, I know I do a lot of, it's Ken! And I keep staring at the TV. Because let's face it, at some point all animes are interesting. Anyway. Man, I'm too much of a space cadet. I wonder if I could edit this video to where I have like my little portrait down here while I'm playing my Candy Love, so that I'm like speaking to y'all while I'm playing. I'm going to watch a video right now of episode 15 just so I can see my facial expressions later when I'm done filming this, because I don't want it to be forged or anything. It's really hot in this room right now. So, without further ado, I shall do. In this video, I'm not trying to entertain anyone, because I'm just trying to make journal entries. So, I'm sorry if I'm not interesting, because I know I'm not. Okay? Okay? Anyway. We don't have a father. Now I feel like playing the lonely man. I think I shall too. Dun 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 dun. I love this song, I don't know why. I feel so inspirational. That's beside the point. Now I must watch that video I made. It pulls my heartstrings. It's like a harp within my chest. go through looking at all the other characters. What are they talking about? That was a great song, I tell you. He's so funny. He's all like, I must die trying to get my video game behind those lockers. And I'm like, you're gonna die without even trying to get the video game? I mean, like, ma'am, I drooped. Thin. They're trying to get keys from behind the lockers to get into the teacher's lounge again. Man, why do I always try to get into the teacher's lounge? And then he's like gonna get his game back and stuff. It's like, that's cool, you know. I can hang out with Armin. This is the point where I have to change out of like my accessories and whatnot. And derp. I'm gonna skip ahead. This is not a Ken part. I'm all changing and stuff. Alright, that's enough. Alright, I get the point. You found your game. French stuff. It's Ken. Don't look so sad. Be happy. This is the part where I first made my mistake. And it's derping hard to raise his level of heart in episodes past 13. Like I said, I don't talk good. This is the part where we get to go look for stuff together. Oh, and it's so cute too, because he's like, anything on your side? And I'm like, nope, how about you? And it's like, oh, oh, oh. Like, that's just adorable. Don't look so sad. And I'm like still staring at the page because I'm like, what do I answer? It's so cute. Oh! Seems I had answered a wrong question. Man, I answered it wrong. He's like, no, not at all. You're not gonna start doing as Alexi. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna replay. Which I had already done. I had to replay it twice to get it right. And a date photo. I love you. I was really hoping they'd all like be good friends, but it turns out that Alexia and Armin started picking on Ken, and I'm like, I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to take Ken's side. That's just how it is. Oh my God. Oh. My computer went into bubbles mode. Come on now. Come on now. And I'm like sitting there staring at the screen because I'm like, what do I do? I totally messed up. I was like, alright, alright. By the time this episode was about over, I was like, if I missed the date, I'm gonna replay. Which I did, so then I did a replay. And that's how it is. Oh, come on! Why do you let the... Okay. Okay. Now I'm like, how much did it go down? It's like, herp derp 62. Come on now. Come on now. He's smiling. He's so cute.
Something so short-lived. In hindsight, I was foolish.
Just what are you talking about?
Entrusting the future to children was a mistake. I can never forgive myself for being so dumb, for even
I want to
considering
know
it
what
to
she
be an
knows.
option.
I only had information on the group. He's like, I think Castile was a magazine. He was a magazine? Mm. He's smiling. I'm so happy. Man, even my character is starting to talk like me now. He's like, don't break my happy. Do not break my hopes with a smile as innocent. And I was like, Ken doesn't like Castile very much. No sir. I'm like clicking the screen as if I'm like, click the darn thing. I just want to hold you for you. So lovely. Come on now. Okay. It's such a cute face. This is the part we're going to places to find, what was it? A journal? A notebook? I was like, it's still 62. Yeah. Okay. What am I doing? I'm like, I can't go to the basement yet, man. I want to go to the locker room first. Oh god, it's her. Oi, 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 Amber. We meet again. Kim. He's like, I hope she'll never want to avenge the death of her phone. I have to worry about it otherwise. You're just like how you used to be. You're still afraid of her. I'm not gonna say that to him because he gets offended, but it's so cute. Come on, no. In the locker room. So where's Castile? So, man, I'm too... This is the part where I find Lysander is notebook and it's like I have to choose between picking it up to give it to him because I'm assuming he forgot it, or leaving it there. I ended up leaving it there because I was like, heck, I'll just let him know I found it. It's like, what if I pick it up and I try to give it to him and he's like, I left it there on purpose. And now I'm gonna have to go through the trouble and go put it back. He's like, oh god. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But anyway. I'm coughing a lot. I have allergies. This TV is loud. I'm going to turn it down. It'll interfere. It says, left drag rather not. It's like, man, French translation is weird. And it says, take the book or leave the book. And then I go through the trouble to see if the translation can be fixed and whatnot. And I'm like, I'm going to skip this. He's like, nothing, unless you find a packet of tissues in a bin, something interesting. I'm like, everything you say is cute. The magazine is not there, it is in the basement. I was like, okay. This is as long as I'm with you. Don't leave me. You bastard. This is what I do all day. Sometimes I'll sit and rewatch old videos I filmed and I'll be like, squeeing. So I'm like, it's the only way I can see him. I mean, heck, why doesn't everybody film it? Yeah. And Lysander's all like, hey, found my notebook. And Ken's like, does he often lose his notebook? And I'm like, yeah, he does. He's like, I lost my glasses sometimes. Finally, I stole them. It's like, I think that means something different. I was like, oh, you lost your glasses sometimes. That's so cute. And there's me trying to figure out if I can fix how it's... That's just what I do. And then the only other option is was stealing, and I was like... He's like, and I'm like, well, it's good that you wear contacts now. He's like, I'm sure I'd lose a lens too. And I was like, well, duh. I do that all the time. In any case, I'm getting hungry. I'm like, oh, you're getting hungry. I'll take care of you. I was like, I feel something is gonna happen that'll make me just so happy. And I'm like, okay, as I always know, you get food for people at the gift place. So I go there, and I'm like, and I'm like, oh my goodness, they're really going to do it. They're really going to do it. And there, in the gift shop, are cookies. The same container and everything. The price is $20, but it's all worth it. All worth it for a case of cookies for $20. Even though I bought mine for $1 the other day. I should have screenshotted that cookie picture. There's a bear on my shoulder. I mean my derp. Oh, that robot died. It always makes me feel sad. There's that album. Cookies. Oh, I don't even know how I'd act if this was real in my life. It's Ken. Oh, and I approach him. I'm like, well, I bought cookies you love, right? And I'm like, ugh, stupid French. I can't read right whenever I'm trying to say it out loud. Okay, so I'm like, well, I bought the cookies you love, you've always loved, right? And I'm like, okay, this is the moment I figure out if something happened over, like, being in boot camp or, like, military school, I mean. And, I mean, there's no point in, like, trying to explain. I'm always so much more emotional at night. Anyway. And I'm like, oh my god. So I click it. And I'm like, rumpf. Oh, blushy face. And heightened love meter. He's like, yeah, always. That's nice. I just want to tackle him right now. Blushy face makes me feel so. You're special. You're so adorable. I just wanna. Man, it reminds me of those theories. And I'm like, you're welcome. Those theories that, like, you know, how the children who don't get hugged very much end up dying because you need to be touched for you to feel, you know, it's a stimulation. Don't be like my mom and get all like, oh, you said stimulation. I'm like, it's not just a sexual term. Oh my goodness. I was like, you're welcome. And he's like, I'll eat later, okay? And he's giving that thumbs up look, like, and I'm like, oh my gosh, let me love you. I think that's where he leaves me till later. That's when giving him cookies raised the affinity like 12 points. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so Ken. It sure is. I love it. I'm so there's the basement. Oh, never mind. Ken's not wandering around with me anymore. There he is. Oh my gosh, and he says it again. He's like, anything on your side? And I'm like, nope. Oh, and I love this part. I love this part. He's like, nope, nothing. Finally, apart from the magazine that came looking for, and I'm like, stuff that, I mean, you know, I get it pretty much. And the options are to say, do you really? Or like, Super Ken, you're great. And I was like, I'm definitely gonna go with the you're great part, because that's a lot better than option A. I mean, really. So I choose that. Am I seriously thinking about this that long? Come on now. It's not hard. There you go. Choose it. Oh! I'm like, I'm gonna die. Cause then all of a sudden he gets all mad at me. He's like, it's Kenton. Do not call me Ken. And I'm like, ah! And my options are, sorry, but you know it's not bad. And the other one's like, damn, excuse me, I forgot. But I assumed that it's more like, damn, excuse me, I forgot. So I'm like, well, you know, if you forget, it's like, he doesn't, I mean, I don't think anyone really likes to be forgotten that much, or forgot, like, about stuff they do. And then I think about option A, and I'm like, but you know it's not bad. And I'm like, that's what I would really say, because I love that nickname. And it feels like everybody who only likes him for his looks calls him Kenton. So I choose A. Yeah, and after I had answered the one that says Ken, it dropped his love points, and I was like, well, that's probably another wrong answer. But then, what's by this point, I'm like feeling really super sad because I had answered 2 wrong questions. What? Oh. And I'm supposed to go to the next video. Yes, sir. Oop. Oh yeah, and by that time, I guess I didn't film it. By this time I had said, you know, it's not that bad. And he's like, you're right. Yeah, so he pretty much let me call him Ken, and I'm just like so happy about that. And of course, it's like after I thought I had damaged the love-o-meter, it like popped straight up this high. And there's like this much left before I got a full bar. I'm like, and then we're talking about Peggy. Oh, my Ken is so naive. And he's all like, go back. And he's like looking at the article. Peggy, look and tell me. He thinks Peggy only tells the truth. Like, you poor guy. I'm like, and I have to answer. She embellishes a little. I guess that means she lies. Or makes things more interesting than they really are. Or, you know, exaggerates. I think I'm being a little too loud. Anyway. Then all of a sudden he gets that sad face. And then it's like, you know, the speechless ellipsis, you know, the ... And I'm like, oh no. Oh no. I'm like, I'm sorry. I know. It's hard to trust people. You can always trust me. It's like, he was looking sad because it's like, another person deceived me. I'm like, she deceives everyone if it makes it any better. You know, Ken sure doesn't like to talk about Castile. I don't remember anything happening. Why does he not like Castile? It's pretty intimidating, I guess. What happens next? This is the part where Ken leaves me. And when I get out of the basement, I go into flashback mode. With what? Never mind. Too early. Lysander he just doesn't like me one bit. Not at all. What the derp? Someone stank. Derp derp. I don't care about you, Lysander. Oh, it's Iris. Iris is so positive. I like her. She's cool. And there's Debra. I feel like pronouncing it like Debra. It's like, yeah, we all wear them. Oh boy. I think I got lost in watching this video. Forgot I was only doing it so I could see how I look. Now let's see how I look. Debra. That deceitful tramp. I don't like you. I don't hate you. Heck, I don't hate a lot of people. You're pretty nasty and I don't like what you do, but I'm not going to put you down till I know you better. Besides, we all get a little selfish sometimes, right? I'm gonna give you a chance. I feel all excited in here. Yeah, I'm done watching this because it's not about Ken anymore. He's okay. And now I'm finally looking back at my face again, because that whole time I wasn't, and I don't know how I looked. I totally don't like how I'm sounding today. It's been about 38 minutes. Almost about 40 again. So, I'm going to put an end to this vlog thing. Because I'm a little bit OCD, and I like things to stay the same. 38 minutes is about how much it was yesterday. And I look like crap. Go. Magic go. Well, I look dumb. I always. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. Bye. I'm gonna try that again. I'm sorry. I accidentally put it on the table instead of the receiver. What? Phones don't do that anymore? Awkward. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye.